Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry Saravia at the movies. So let's take a look here at the Other Side of the Wind trailer. John Huston plays Jake Hannaford. This is an Orson Welles film that I first heard about back in 1996. And finally got completed by Netflix. Originally Showtime was going to put this together, but that didn't quite pan out. So here we go. Peter Bogdanovich there is a young film director named Brooks Otterlake. You saw earlier here Susan Strasberg playing a Pauline Kael film critic. Dennis Hopper there. And we got some 35mm shots, a lot of different aspect ratios. This is clearly shot in 16 and 35, black and white in color. This is Norman Foster here. One of Hannaford's stooges, I guess you could say, trying to sell this film. Oya Kodar, by the way, as the woman in all these shots. From what I understand, she doesn't even have a line of dialogue in the entire film, and walks around naked, and that's supposed to be a way of commenting on Michelangelo Antonioni's films from the 60s. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, a lot of fast cuts. Movies and friendships. Those are mysteries, as John Huston says there. Okay, and he delivers the cans for whoever wants to see this. So there's a lot going on here. Jake Hannaford is a filmmaker. He's having a party, and this is the last night of his life. Bit of a spoiler there, but that's how it goes. And that's it's a birthday party, I believe. And in addition, there's this film that he has just made that's full of some sex and violence. If any of you have seen Working with Orson Welles, documentary by Gary Graver, a cinematographer of Other Side of the Wind, who's passed on unfortunately a few years back, Welles said, I'm going to make a movie as dirty as Peter Bogdanovich's Last Picture Show. That was sort of the comment that he made. And the reason being, if you can make a dirty movie, so can I. So here's the movie. There isn't much more that you can say. Obviously, I've not seen this film yet, so we're just commenting on the trailer. The movie itself, judging by 2 or 3 different clips that I've seen, some that are even newly restored clips available on YouTube, they seem to show, and I'll put the links in, they seem to be it's very fast cuts, very fast edits. And if you read the book by Josh Karp, who wrote about The Other Side of the Wind, it's very clear that it's an example, as one film critic put it, of I read this a long time ago, broken film. I wouldn't call it MTV cuts, because you could call it that if you like, but that anticipates MTV by more than a decade. So Orson Welles was always ahead of the curve, and I think that's really ultimately what's happening here. So I look forward to the film. It will debut on Netflix on November 2nd. It's already been shown at the Telluride Film Festival, and we'll see what happens. I just cannot wait to see this film. I never thought it was ever going to be completed. I don't think Frank Marshall, the producer, or Joseph McBride, who appears in the film as a film critic, ever thought this would come together. So I look forward to it. We'll see what happens. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to Jerry Saravia at the movies, and hit on that notifications bell. And that's it. Please subscribe. And this is Jerry Saravia at the movies, signing off.